National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His guys off to a real sharp 2-0 start to begin this 2026 campaign. And on the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guys also 2-0, so this is a good measuring stick matchup early in the season. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up trouble. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
They'll go play action with Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get forward for about a yard. T.J. Sanders there to make the play. Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Headed left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it.
That's just going to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They let out quarterback out of North Carolina.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy is going to take over here once more. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Taken in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it amounts to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll take this forward for about 5. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And will set up 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Only a yard there. Tackle made.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mark the extra point is Boston. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out on top. 14-0.
Texans nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. This guy's going to take over here once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
His great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 11.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down on a 23-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Stroud gonna touch this one on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. two. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st. Here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll get him to the line and spike it right here. 3rd and long. A run here with Mixon. And they go backwards here again. But defense stands tall. And it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on Miami. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 3 catches in the game, but he did make an impact on this play here. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And oh, you better put a spy on this guy, Lamar Jackson. He's going to take this one himself. 2 touchdowns throwing as well. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's ARSB, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Lions looking for their 2nd win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the 2nd half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. to run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41.
At the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Hunters. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding space at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Off the end of the point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Texans offense get ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
18.
Dell, the motion man. Off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense is going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18.
Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. T.J. Watt, he gets in for the sack, and it's going to push him up the career leaderboard. Moves past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. 3rd and long.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
6-yard line.
Let's go now. 70.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Come on, come on.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Off the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Texans nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Way to be comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
18, what's up?
Yards to go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Texans getting all set to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Texans set to punch this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards into the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they're going to counter to try to pick it up. Moving this to the 36-yard line won't give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers stretch things out even further.
56. Jackson's
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Lance. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here's Lance. Oh, the ball's out. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did. And they will keep possession.
Ready. 50, quick.
Throwing now on third and long. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Formation for the Texans.
Take it in. Back at his own 12. Ooh. He works free. Right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On to the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Texans nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Texans offense now ready to take over once more. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, first and 10. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys hoping for a bounce-back performance after dropping their first game of the season a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
He's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's going to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 96 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so he knows confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
That one good for 14 yards in a Steeler first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. Well, he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A strong running. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the end round, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to 60.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Corliss Waitman now. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week, and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that did not lose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are
right. Too humble. He can't get pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Oh, the jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this is because those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 36. Shrugs the tackle.
nice.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 at the 36-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. And looking to throw, Penix. Fighting to stay upright. Now Penix going to hold on to it. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
A long time.
no doubt.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is Jamar Chase. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Sam Darnold. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Seahawks had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the New York Giants. And this is Jackson Dart. He's looking to throw. Nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown. 20 yards on the scramble. The Giants get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Under pressure, they got him again. Patrick Queen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away. Falls down incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. first down. They'll go to the ground attack.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's up again with 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready.
Second down and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw here. That's complete right around the 8.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Steelers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They find some open field here. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, it's all about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Torrey Horton, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it is 42-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
Let's go.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. And And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Robinson on the give right side. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. But hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this down to the 10. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Ready.
And they take a knee.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Ready. Crack all 80.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put
of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. And on the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And from Pittsburgh, we are underway. His return starts at the 5. And already, we've got a loose football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the...
Breaks through and breaks away. And he cuts it back right. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little base?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense is set. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Barkley off the pistol give. On the move, past the 40. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment. First down, Philadelphia.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. This is second and 6 coming up.
Brings up second down at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. It's a sneak. Hurts. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Back to the line goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of it, Brock. They had lost yardage on that fumble. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here we go, right up the gut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. A momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Khalil Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. throwing here. Hurts. Hits him on the out route. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Barkley gets it on third down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
65 catch, 60.
He's going to throw it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
Ready? Set.
Third and 8.
Ready?
Third and long, they're going to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left half. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
This makes it up to the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. It's a design look for Hurts. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Devin Duvernay. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host. And this is Jamar Chase. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring. This, one of his 2 touchdowns so far. This one's at halftime, and it's the Bengals trying to stay perfect, seeking their 5th straight win. They lead at the half. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Send this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They'll work against the blitz. Looking slant route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Eagles are in punt formation. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Fielded at the 11. He gets hurdled over him. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. Was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Hurts. Taking off with it again. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Hurts setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Pass complete to Goddard. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
From the red zone now. to end that one.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Back to throw. Hurts. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Yeah, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Eagles in possession of starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And his kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It spins right by him. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He has room past the 25. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. We'll give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Steelers.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. Right there, gonna throw for it. Escapes out to the left. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it doesn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throwing from Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Down the sideline to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Liking.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right.
Hold on. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket, search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And this one does not go far. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Eagles down by 7. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll step up, and there he goes. Get some space around him. Field. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play on the shotgun handoff. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 6 yards.
Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation's on here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted by the Eagles.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to throw. Lost control of another one. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here he is to throw. Oh, no, he lost control of it enough to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this group. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn the timeout. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First down throw by McKee. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. McKee out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Looking to throw it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too. McKee from the gun. Wow, it's free again! And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is undone.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Now they can't bring him down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 10.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
Inside the 20.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there.
His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They go play action with Burrow.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll look to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
The Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to...
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball notch free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
First and goal.
Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals set to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
T.J. Watt
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Hendrickson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And taken right at the 35. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. He's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play. 21-0 our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Steelers continue to pull away here this first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And it is 28-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Big.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
And the Bengals first down.
42.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Brown going up the middle. On the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
at the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
Pearson on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, remember Seattle-Denver Super Bowl 48? Percy Harvin to start the second half. Seattle was already firmly in control. Now, they feel like they can't be caught.
Yeah, they are firmly in control right now. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Let's get set.
Burrow throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
21-yard line.
180. Side.
Here's Burrow. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. They'll try to pick it up. Now Burrow loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Maxwell. And the foul is on here in this first half. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
And 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They bring the man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. And the Bengals have recovered it.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This is Lazard with a catch out left. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Breaks a tackle. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Second and 5.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 2nd and 5.
60 bikes. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Boy, 175 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Colston Loveland, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
From midfield now, Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's another
Here we go.
Bengals first down.
Side.
1st and 10 at the
He'll look to throw. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair
for the sack that time. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll drop to throw. Now Burrow loses the football. No, bottled the fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. This a 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Viking 18.
And they will take a knee here.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Go! Bronco 80.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything.